Okay, we are live. Welcome, everybody. Let's record this as well so people can watch the replay. And we are live on Facebook. Everything's working. Hallelujah. Thank you for watching. If you are watching the replay, my name is Deanna Nichols, doTERRA Blue Diamond. Welcome to my YouTube channel or my Facebook page where you're probably seeing this. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the red button below to subscribe. Every time we post new content, you will be notified immediately and get to watch all the latest stuff. You won't miss out. We've got several different playlists here in this page. We've got Magic Beans, which is like 2 years worth of 30-minute episodes on different health topics with different co-hosts. You're going to learn a lot. So feel free to browse through and find ones that you might be interested in watching. Also, we've got pro tips, which are just short tips that help you in your daily use of essential oils. And we also have a business tab where you can learn more about how to do this thing called the doTERRA Biz. It's pretty lucrative, they tell me. So if you're interested in getting involved, please contact me. I'd love to help you. If you're watching live, welcome. And you get to do some entering of prizes. There are two groups of people on this video that can enter two separate prize drawings. Okay, I'm going to tell you how to do that right now. Please, when you log on, say hello to us because we can absolutely see your comments. There's a little bit of a delay, so we may not see them immediately, but we will try our best to answer you live. If you have live questions, feel free to post, or you just want to say hi. We like that too. All right, so basically how you can enter is if you are a first-time guest, so that means you do not have a doTERRA membership of any kind, and you also have never been to a Magic Beans episode before, we would love to enter you into a drawing to win a roller bottle remedy. A roller bottle remedy is exactly what it sounds like. It's a remedy in a roller, and it comes in this cute little bag, and we'll give you some directions on how to use it, what to use it for, and we'll give you an opportunity if you're interested to set up a personal 30-minute phone call with me or the person who invited you to learn more about how you can meet your health and wellness needs with essential oils. So be sure to comment that you're a guest and tag the person who invited you. That's how you enter, okay? The second group of people is newbies. So we love our oil shares newbies. That means that you, in the past 30 days, so sometime in the month of December, you signed up as a wholesale member on the oil shares team. That's my team. Welcome. And we would like to give you a chance to enter. So if you are a newbie, which is different from a guest, if you're a newbie, just say, I am a newbie and I was enrolled by, and then tag the person who introduced you to doTERRA. This will enter you into a drawing to win your own personal essential oil screening and a personalized regimen from me to you. Okay, it's a $35 value, so it's a pretty cool gift. And we'll contact you to let you know if you win, but you can't win if you don't comment because we don't have ESP. We don't have an oil for that. Maybe we do, but we haven't discovered it yet. Okay, so tonight we're going to be talking about some really cool stuff. And before anyone forgets, because make sure we don't forget this information, there is an opportunity for you through the end of the day tomorrow. So in 2018, anytime in 2018 that's left, you can get a bottle of frankincense, which is 93. I'm rooting through my oils trying to find my frankincense, which is, there it is. You can get a free bottle of frankincense from doTERRA if you get started with us, or if you're already a member and you place a 200-point order. P.S. If you're a member and you've ordered less than 200 points, you can call customer service and say, I only did 147 points. I want to add 53 more. Is that right? That's good math, I think.
Yeah.
And they will still give you the frankincense if you will call in and add to your order. So, but if you're new and you want to get started, we can help you figure out how to come up with 200 points worth of stuff that you need. So you can get this $93 bottle of frankincense for free. Everybody needs frankincense, okay? Why? Because it's frankincense and we use it every day in our house. It's very complicated. Watch carefully. This should only be attempted by a professional. Okay, yeah, so there you go. You are now officially able to take it under your tongue. That's the best way, but you can also use it topically. You can put some on the back of your neck. It's really good for your brain, your nervous system, your hormones, your moods, to have a proper inflammatory response. Okay, that basically means like You're not walking around feeling like an old lady all the time, okay? That's what we all need. And so you want to be using this every day. Everybody in my family does it, even my 4-year-old, because we know he needs to have his emotions under control, and so do his mom and dad. So make sure we tell you how to get that for free at the end. What we're going to talk about is we're going to introduce you to one of my favorite people and one of my team leaders, friends, coworkers, Michelle Scell from Pennsylvania. She's going to be my co-host tonight. And we're going to be talking about reflecting on our oil journey. And I thought she was actually perfect for this topic because she started with doTERRA Essential Oils in 2018. We did not know each other before 2018. She has become an amazing leader on our team. She's got a fantastic group of her own leaders, a couple of which you're going to meet as well. So it's going to be lots of fun. Make sure you greet them, give them lots of heart emojis if you're on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, then you can still comment. There's a little chat button if you're watching through Zoom. There's a little chat bubble if you kind of hover over the bottom of your screen, and you can type little lovely comments to Michelle and her folks. And I'm going to try to log on to Facebook so I can make sure that I'm seeing your live comments and answering your questions and saying hello to all of my friends. There we go. There you are. There we are. Let's turn the volume down though. All right. Someone asked a question already. Good grief. What is cypress oil for? Cypress oil is it is called the oil of motion and flow. So it helps to move things, especially through your circulatory system. What flows through your circulatory system? They tell me most of us have blood flowing through our circulatory system. So if you can imagine, sometimes people feel this really uncomfortable pins and needles type feeling in their feet all the time. Cypress would be a great oil for someone like that. Or maybe you've just got something impinging in your back or neck. It's going to be great to get the blood flowing through there. Something's irritated and tissue is inflamed. Cypress is great. So do you guys have do you have any tips, Michelle, for cypress? Anything you like to use it for?
No, that's great. I think apply it on the bottoms of the feet would be excellent, especially for people who have poor circulation. Yes.
And we've got Amy Hill is on. We've got Cassie. Cassie's the one who asked that amazing question. Thank you, Cassie. I'm sure somebody else was wondering about that. It smells great too. It smells very kind of masculine, but very tree-like since it is a tree. We've got Jana from Oklahoma watching. Debbie says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We've got someone from Rockingham, North Carolina. Lots of people. Robin Addix is here, one of our leaders from Pennsylvania. All right, Michelle, I'm going to put you on the big screen so we can see your lovely face. And I'm going to let you jump in and start talking about what you would like to share with us tonight. And I'll probably interrupt you from time to time because that's what I do best.
Sure. No problem. So reflecting on our oil journey for 2018, it's just been a great year. And I want you to just give yourself a big hug because congratulations, you made it through another year. And for me, I had been using doTERRA oils and products before 2018, but I did not become a wellness advocate until 2018 and met Deanna in our upline. And I'm just so excited for this amazing opportunity for my family and the leaders under me. It gives me some financial freedom. It's really been great for our family. And for my health and wellness, I am a health and wellness expert, and I'm a fitness trainer and a massage therapist. And so this just went right along with what I was already doing. It's a great addition. And so when I look back on my journey, I had set some goals for this year, and I started to go very, very quickly and was very, very excited. And it kind of slowed down a little bit, and life just happens. And so instead of getting upset and just saying, oh, it's not worth it, forget it, I'm going to quit, I just, I'm taking one day at a time, sharing one oil at a time, meeting one-on-ones with people, having classes, and just seeing where this journey takes me, because I love the oils. They're amazing. They work fantastic. Using them on a daily basis for your health and wellness, and then helping other people do the same thing so that they can get off their synthetic medicines and things like that and just feel better and have optimal health, I'm not going to stop taking them. So I'm not going to stop this journey. This journey has just been amazing. And I have a couple of my team leaders on with me tonight. We're going to be discussing a little bit about the emotional aromatherapy kit, the diffused one. And so they're going to pop on here in a few minutes and talk about some of the oils in that kit as we continue to reflect on our journey. So one of the oils that come in the kit is your peace oil. So I would like to see if Deanna could get Dee to talk about the peace for a minute. Is she there? Maybe she's not there.
Can you hear me?
Are you there?
Are you? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Dee.
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you, Dee.
Great. Hi, everyone. Peace is an oil that we just love in our family. I love to diffuse it, especially at night. And what I found lately with it is I had some pain and some things going on in my jaw. And I would take the peace oil and I would rub it on my jaw area and also rub it on my chest over my heart, because when it was the intense pain, within minutes, it calmed down that pain in my mouth and on my jaw. And you know how sometimes when your pain's really bad and you start to, get anxious about that, it would just take that all away. And it would just give me a sense of well-being and contentment. And also my husband has recently started using it, and for just, stress at the job or whatever, he just notices right away if he puts it on his throat and in the heart area, that the anxiety is gone and he's not feeling overwhelmed. And actually, when we were out doing our last minute Christmas shoppings, when we were ready to leave the house, he's like, "Do you have the peace oil with you?" I'm expecting that we're going to need it, but yeah. So it's a great oil. It smells great. It works great for us, and we use a lot of it.
Great, Dee. Thank you for sharing. It does come. I held up my box with the touch. So we have the touch kit that has the peace in it, and we also have the concentrated oil that I didn't bring over here. Anyway, my favorite of the emotions is the motivate, and I know you've heard this before, but I sometimes book from 7 in the morning to 10 at night, or 8 in the morning to 10 at night, it's my own schedule. I make it, but I just can't say no to people, and I just fit everybody in. And I need something that's going to just keep me going. And so I rub this on my neck to smell it throughout the day, just get a little whiff of it to just give me a pick-me-up. It has kind of a minty citrus kind of a smell. I love it. It smells great. I wear some aromatherapy jewelry, so I always put the Motivate on the beads so that I can just be smelling that throughout the day, so I can get things done. And it really helps me to have confidence in what I'm doing. So if you need a boost of confidence, get your Motivate and use it. It works fantastic. Another one that I really like, but I gave all mine away for the holidays, was Cheer. The Cheer oil picks your emotions up and uplifts you and helps you with not feeling sad or depressed or lonely or those kind of things. So it's it's a sunshiny, uplifting blend. And I love that little boost of happiness that the Cheer brings me and gives me. And so, definitely you could use that. And then I also like
Michelle, are you sure that you actually need Motivate oil? That is my question. That's what I'm wondering. Because so I think if you distilled Michelle, it would be pretty much, you would be getting Motivate oil out of her naturally. Yeah. It's just, Michelle, she's kind of like the Flash. She's just she's over here, but no, she's over here. And then she's over here doing something else. So I just find it comical that that's your favorite oil. I feel like we need to give you vetiver instead of Motivate. But anyways, I just thought I would add that.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I do a lot anyway, but I just love the smell, and it just, it just encourages me it is the encouraging blend. It just encourages me to keep going and, get everything done in the day that I have on my list, because I make lists. That's how I roll. And another one is passion, which I like passion. Passion is that one, but I mean, you can also get it in the concentrated oil. It not just like, passion in the bedroom. It's passion in life and passion in career and passion in, just meeting your goals and things like that. So, you may need a little passion in your life. And so in the emotional aroma touch kit, aromatherapy kit, we have the passion oil, and it works great. And I love it. It smells great.
I not only like it for like feeling like excited about life, and P.S. it is nice in the bedroom as well, if anyone was curious. Totally tell me. But also it is really good for helping people to kind of feel safe and grounded and protected. So if you're struggling with maybe anxious thoughts and feelings, maybe you've recently been through some upheaval in your life, or you have a child, I feel like kids oftentimes feel they respond to things that we just kind of like, oh, we just moved and we're cool, but our kid just feels like their whole life's been uprooted. So it can be a really good one to help just people to feel grounded and safe and protected. So that's another good thing to know about passion as well.
That's great. Yep. I guess now we'll have Edna say something about an oil that is one of her favorites, if we can get her to talk.
Am I on?
You're up.
Hi.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yes, I just want to talk about console for a little bit. I think when you've been through trauma or growing up in my family, we didn't have a lot of physical touch going on or anything like that. So I am finding that if I put that in the bathtub with a little bit of Epsom salt, it just really feels like a nice hug, and I sit in the water for a while, but I really love how it makes my skin feel. And so if I go to bed right after I do that, it sort of rubs off on my blanket. And so every night when I crawl in there, I can still smell it on my blanket. So I really like it for that. It just helps me to calm down and emotionally feel more stable if I'm feeling a little, freaked out by anything crazy going on and all that. So I use that one a lot, probably a couple times a week, actually.
That's great. Yes. I might need to use a little bit of that to relax and calm down at the end of a long day, huh?
Yeah, try it out. It's really, really good in the bathtub.
Yeah, I'll have to try that. Great point. Anything you want to say about the year? Because you're kind of a newbie and you're just getting into this journey.
I do have a regimen that I use every day. I can't imagine not using it. It has been a really huge impact on my life this year, getting away from toxic things in my house and all that. So I really run to my oils for everything. And my kids laugh at me because their question is always, I'm sure there's an oil for that, isn't there, Mom? The answer is always yes.
Yes. Yes, I love it when the kids get involved and they actually start coming to you and asking, hey, can you give me an oil for this? Like, can you put an oil on me? Like, I need an oil. I think it's great. And that's what's been happening in my house. I love it. Thank you for sharing, Edna.
Sure.
Okay, so I think we've discussed all the oils in the kit except for Forgive, and I do have a Forgive here. And so this blend is a renewing, woodsy kind of blend. It is good for, what is it good for? Oh, feelings of anger and guilt. It's to promote feelings of contentment, relief, and patience. And so, maybe you've been through something, this year that has just been rough and hard for your family. And you might want to try some Forgive oil to help you to put that in the past and to move forward to a better year in 2019. Not to hold on to things, but to just let them go and remember that your windshield is bigger than your rear view. So what's ahead is just gonna be so much greater than what you leave behind you in 2018. And so you need to just not dwell on the past obstacles and things that's happened, but just keep focused and in your health and wellness journey, and keep focused in your doTERRA business, helping people find answers to their health questions, and like removing toxic products from their house and doing more natural items with products with doTERRA. So I would just encourage you. Oh, we also, I'm sorry, in the kit, one more thing is the Lumo diffuser. So mine cut off here, but this comes in a diffused kit, and it's the one with the concentrated oils and then this Lumo diffuser. And I have this, Vernon, in my massage room, and I do massages, just depending on, you know, what I feel like the client needs. I'll put different oils in here, and it's very, very soothing and relaxing. And the lights change colors. I don't know if you can see that very well right now, but it's very cool and very modern, very sleek design. I just want to encourage you to, you know, evaluate where you are now. Don't be discouraged if you didn't meet a goal, but just set new, fresh goals for the next year. You know, some people will not be on board with you, and they're not going to be ready, and that's okay. Just, you know, move on to the next one, and, you know, eventually they may come around and they may surprise you. And I'm just very surprised with who I share the oils with, and people that I didn't even think would even want to pursue getting, you know, kits and things like that and getting oils in their house. Actually, just by me sharing about my experiences with the oil, and they've wanted to try it themselves. So just don't be afraid to share and to talk about them and to use the oils, to hand out samples. Don't be afraid to hold a class. And then definitely take the time to just reflect on this year and be thankful. Be thankful for where you are and where you've come from, the things that you've been through, the things that you can move past, and just keep pressing forward. I don't have any other great advice, but that's what I'm going to do. Personally, I've been through some stuff with the family this year, and I've had support. I've had a lack of a support. And I just said, you know what? I'm not going to stress about it. I'm just going to move forward and do what I do. And you know what? It's all fallen into place. It really is.
Yes. And I'm really proud of you, Michelle. I mean, you've come a long way in a short amount of time as far as being out there sharing doTERRA and inspiring a lot of people. Michelle is one of the leaders that, you know, I can count on one hand that she's just consistently is out there sharing the power of essential oils with people. She's one of the busiest people I know, but she always fits it right into what she's already doing. And she also is just really loves to take care of people. So like we had Edna and Dee and some of the other folks over to the house, and they can tell you that, you know, if Michelle had been there with us, she would have been down on her hands and knees giving the foot massages and all the things we did. We did a lot of pampering. We did foot detoxes, and we did exfoliating scrubs with the spa products and all that. And that's the stuff that Michelle is always the first one to do. She's just got a big servant heart. And those are the kind of people that we want in our doTERRA team, you know, people that want to serve other people and help to meet other people's needs and make sure that they're at their healthiest. And she's a great example of living a healthy lifestyle. So we're just really grateful to have her as one of our top leaders. We're grateful for Dee and Edna. It's just hard to imagine that I have only known you for just several months. It seems like you guys have always been part of our oil family. So we're just really excited to have you on board. I'm going to mention a couple of things. Since we're talking about emotional aromatherapy, we have that kit that Michelle was talking about that comes in these. Here, let me make myself big for a second since I'm so tiny on this screen. So the 6 oils that she talked about are actually in a kit called the Emotional Aromatherapy Kit, and they come in these 5 milliliter bottles. They also come in the rollers that she was showing, but these are not in the starter kit. You can still get these, and the person who invited you to watch this video can help you figure out which ones are best. But these ones that are not diluted, you can put in your Lumo diffuser. So that's why the kit comes with a diffuser. These are just for topical use, which is still great. You can still inhale them from the roller. So that's 2 different ways to get them. But the starter kit gives you a free membership to doTERRA. And lest you think that is a scary thing, that's actually a really cool thing, because with your doTERRA membership, you get 25% off of the retail prices. You get an additional 10 to 30% back when you place additional orders, free shipping rewards. You get to be plugged into a community of people that are going to help you figure out how to use these. I mean, and you're still on here. How valuable, I've unmuted you. How valuable has it been for you to have a community of people teaching you how to use the oils and being able to answer your questions when you needed to know something as being a newer person?
That's amazing. And I constantly point everybody that I enroll to get on the VIP page on Facebook and to ask questions, because the answer is there. And if it's not already there, somebody will give you an answer. So I absolutely love that community and always point all my enrollees to there.
Yes. And so you get a lot of education, a lot of support. You're going to make a lot of new friends all over the world, actually. And that is part of what makes it amazing to not just buy oils. You know, you can go to a store and buy a product, but you can't get people with it. It doesn't come with people that are there to support you. And I mean, I have thousands and thousands of new friends because of doTERRA all over the world. I feel like anywhere I go in the world, I could find somebody that I know in doTERRA. So it's just been an amazing part of what makes the membership valuable. So don't just get oils and miss out on all of the support and education that you get. So like Edna pointed out, we have a VIP group for members only. So when you do sign up as a member with your starter kit or however you choose to get started, you're going to be added to that group if you're part of our team. If you're not part of our team and you've caught this page and you're part of another team, talk to the person who helped you get started, because they probably have some sort of support system in place for your team as well, to make sure you feel like you're part of a community. We have a few questions that people asked, so I want to make sure we get to those. One of the questions was, and Michelle, feel free to jump in, Edna and Dee, if you want to jump in. You just have to make sure you're unmuted. Michelle, you're unmuted already. But somebody wanted to know if you are wanting to support healthy kidneys and making sure that things are working properly in your kidneys. Do you have any suggestions for, does anybody have any suggestions they want to throw in on that?
Well, I would definitely put lemon in the water and start drinking the lemon in your water on a daily basis every day, for sure.
Exactly. Yes, those citrus oils are amazing. I used to struggle with kidney issues, and my doctor was like, you know, you need to be drinking squeezing lemons in your water. And I did that, and I really didn't see a big change. But when I started using the lemon essential oil in my water, I saw huge changes, because, you know, this inside here is like 45 lemons inside this bottle. So you want to get yourself a glass of water or a glass water bottle, stainless steel, and add maybe a drop for every 8 ounces of water that you're drinking. You're going to find out your kidneys are working a lot better. There's another oil called juniper berry that's amazing for kidneys. Zendocrine oil, amazing for kidneys. So we've got lots of different options there. If you get a top 10 starter kit, like the Home Essentials kit, this one right here, it's going to have your lemon in there. It's going to have lavender for all things calming. It's going to have the digestive blend. Everybody's got digestive stuff that comes up now and again. We've got breathe for your respiratory stuff. You've got deep blue for those aches and pains that you might have. Somebody was asking about reliving traumatic events and revisiting those over and over again in your mind. And when you have that struggle, lavender is a really good one for that. Also citrus oils. They're very uplifting to the mind and very calming. But I think probably the best oil for that, somebody asked that as a question, is going to be your frankincense. Frankincense actually has an immediate impact on the brain and the chemicals in the brain, how your emotions are. So I think I showed in the beginning of the video, everybody in our family likes to use frankincense under the tongue twice a day because it gets into the brain, makes a huge impact. If you get this kit, the Home Essentials kit, you're going to get the top 10 oils that are the most commonly needed in the home. Plus this diffuser is free, your membership's free, and then you're going to get a bonus bottle of frankincense for free. So as I mentioned, that's like a $93 bottle retail. So you're going to end up with 2 bottles. And in our house, we go through a bottle about every month because there's 3 of us using it twice a day. So it's important to stock up, and you can do that this month. Hello, there's On Guard in here. Who doesn't need On Guard? We always want to make sure we're staying healthy. We're fighting off all those germs. I have seen more people post on Facebook in the past 3 or 4 days about getting a stomach bug than I've seen in months. What you're going to need for that is in this top 10 kit. You're going to need On Guard. You're going to need oregano. If you've got a tummy bug, something going on, you want to get yourself some fractionated coconut oil. You might want to add that on to your kit, and take some oregano, put that on your tummy, get some melaleuca on your tummy, be diffusing your On Guard and fighting all of those cooties so that your whole family doesn't start dropping systematically like flies. I'm seeing this on Facebook and I'm like, where's your oils? Get your oils. So if you get the Home Essentials kit, you're going to have that. Now, what if you have the kit that Michelle talked about? What can you do if you have a tummy bug? Well, guess what? These are not just emotions oils. We call them that because that's what they were designed for, but oils are so versatile. I mean, if you had Motivate, that would be fantastic for stuff going on with your tummy. Also Cheer, 2 absolutely wonderful oils for that. So you want to get those in your system. Guess what? Passion has got cinnamon in it, which is a major cootie fighter. You could use your passion oil. So you're really not in trouble if you have a set of oils in your home of any type. If you've got respiratory junk going on, get your Forgive out. It has got so many tree oils and oils that are good at breaking junk up. So no matter where you choose to get started, you're going to be off to a great start, and you can always build and add onto your collection. I want to mention, since we have another minute, that if you decide to get started with the emotional aromatherapy kit, you're going to be a little bit short on points to get the free frankincense. So let me just be the first to recommend that you either add a bottle of On Guard to that, or please consider the yoga kit. I'm not crazy. You're thinking like, yoga? I don't do yoga. Like, I don't even do sit-ups. Like, why would I do yoga? I don't care if you do yoga, because you need these oils in your life. I am amazed at the number of times that I'm working with a client and they've got some issue going on physically, and it comes down to an emotional thing, and it's one of these 3 oils that pops up. So I just want you to be aware that just because it says the word yoga on it, I mean, I used Arise, the oil Arise, right before I got on the video, because I was just feeling a little like, ready for bed, and it's a holiday, and so I used some Arise to just kind of perk myself up a little bit. Michelle, you don't need any of that. You've got that handled already. But Arise is a really good oil for if you're struggling, if you're feeling stuck, trying to meet a goal. How many of us are going to set some goals tomorrow night? Isn't that what we do? We've decided as humans that that's the night to set all these goals. So if you want to remind yourself in the morning after you stayed up really late that you actually set a goal that you were going to drink less coffee and you were going to exercise, if you want to remind yourself of that, yes, get your Motivate out, but get your Arise out. That's going to help you to be like, yes, I can rise to the occasion. If you're feeling some extra stress because, it's a new year and you've just been through the holidays, you spent too much money, you ate too much sugar, and your house is a wreck, Align is a really good oil to help to inhale or put in your diffuser to help with those stressful moments. And like I mentioned before, if you're struggling with feeling that safe, protected feeling, that confidence, Anchor. Oh my gosh, do I love this oil so much. Great to put on the base of your spine, put in your diffuser. It's fantastic for kids before they head off to school. It's such a great kit. So that's an idea of some stuff you can add on to the emotional aromatherapy kit. Get yourself at the 200 points so that you can get yourself that free bottle of frankincense. It's only good for one more day through tomorrow. So please don't miss that opportunity. So to recap, if you don't have a doTERRA membership, somebody invited you to watch this. Maybe it was me because you saw my page, or a friend. Contact them and say, hey, hook me up with some oils. Like, help me figure out where to get started. I want to get the free frankincense. I want a membership so I can get all the community, all the education, all the freebies, and all the 10 to 30% back. Like, who doesn't want rebates? So make sure that you ask them. And also if you're still watching live, make sure you've commented. If you're a newbie, make sure you commented so you can enter to get that free scan. If you are a guest, make sure you're entering to get your free roller bottle remedy. We're going to do a drawing for live viewers on Facebook, okay? Let me see if I missed any other questions. Oh, somebody's asking about, so Jana, I think you're talking about Star Anise, which is an oil that we had for a short amount of time. That, I believe Anise is in the digestive blend, so that's a totally different thing from Arise. And then someone also asked a question, what was it? I think I might have actually gotten the question answered. Yeah, Cassie, your question about really sad feelings and anxious feelings, again, lavender and frankincense, if you have that top 10 kit, are going to be a great place to start. If you've got the emotions kit, what would you say for anxious feelings and really sad feelings, Michelle, out of those 6 oils you talked about?
I would either Peace or Console probably. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have a plethora of things you could try. I mean, if you had the 6 oils, you could even just smell them and kind of let your body guide you by the smell.
Yeah, that works.
Sometimes I find an oil that I normally hate, like I hate it, have an absolute hatred for the smell. And on a certain day, it'll just sort of call out to me and I'll smell it and it'll smell totally different on that day. Console. Yeah. So Edna loves Console. Normally it smells so flowery to me. Like I don't like flowers smells at all. But there's been a couple of times, like I had a family member pass away. I've had some friends pass away over the past couple of years. And when I'm really in need of the oil, it smells totally different. It smells like Edna described, like very comforting to me. And on the days when it's really not for me, it smells like, you know, somebody doused themselves in old lady perfume and they're trying to smother me. So, so on that day, maybe I would need cheer or something a little bit different that's not floral. And that's why you don't want to just buy 1 or 2 oils. You want to have a starter kit and then add to your collection. So when your body's calling for something, you can reach in there and figure it out like a box of chocolates. You can pinch one and see what's in the inside. And if that sounds good to you for that day. So again, talk to the person that invited you, ask them to help you get started. We'll be back here again next Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Invite your friends. Guests are more than welcome on Facebook to watch. If you sign up for our reminders at remind.com/join/oil newbie, NEWBIE, you will actually get a link to this recording on YouTube that you can then share with family and friends. So if you know somebody that needs to hear this information we shared tonight, feel free to pass on that recording tomorrow. Please enjoy your holiday tomorrow. We've got a really, really awesome month coming up in doTERRA. We're doing a 5-day program called Master Your Metabolism. So whether you're interested in losing weight or just maintaining a healthy weight, just making sure that your body's burning your food for fuel, we're going to be teaching you for 5 days. If you're a member, it's going to be in our members only group. If you're not a member, request to join the page that's linked to the group that's linked to this page. It's called Oil Shares, BOGOs, and Promos. We're going to be posting daily posts in there about how to use the products. We're going to give you a chance to order the products in advance that are specifically used so that you'll have those on hand to be able to use during that 5 days. And hopefully it'll be something that's going to help you reach some of your New Year's weight management goals in 2019. So stick around for that and make sure you stay connected so we can let you know about all the promos coming up in January. Thank you, Edna. Thank you, Dee. Special thanks to Michelle for leading us tonight in this on this video. And thank you to everyone who commented and asked questions. If I missed you, I'll try to go back through and catch your questions. But thank you for being here. Please share doTERRA with a friend and have a happy New Year if we don't see you before January 1st. Good night, everybody.
Good night.